Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, bache.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
Great.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So let's start our today's work. We have done with the reading and explanation of the lesson. Today we'll be starting with the question answers, okay? We'll be discussing the answers first, and then I'll be sharing the hints with you and you'll be writing the answers, okay? Let's quickly discuss all the answers first. Keep your books handy. Your first question is, what did the merchant and his wife debate over? Did we discuss? No, we have not discussed. No. Who will tell me answer number one? Children, I'm asking you, beta.
Ma'am, what?
Question number one. Tell me the answer of the question number one. What did the merchant and his wife debate over?
Ma'am, they debate over the jar of olives.
Okay. You need to add little more description to it. Ayushi, yes?
The merchant and his wife were debating over the jar of the olives given by merchant's friend Ali Kojia, and his wife was warning him not to break the trust of his friend.
Very good. That is the complete answer. You're supposed to mention that they were talking about. You are supposed to mention that they were talking about the jar which was given to them by their friend. Merchant was eager to open the jar and eat the olives, whereas his wife warned him not to break his friend's trust. Very good, Ayushi. That is your answer one. Who will give me answer number two? What did the merchant find inside the jar of olives? What did he do?
Ma'am, may I tell? Can I tell?
Raise your hand, children.
Ma'am, may I tell?
Don't say may I tell, just raise your hand, I'll ask. Okay, Divit.
When the merchant saw a thousand, when the merchant first saw a fungus layer of olive, and then he put all the gold in his pocket and filled the jar with the new and fresh olives.
Okay, first part is correct that the moment he opened the jar, he found that the topmost olives were spoiled with mold. But then he thought that maybe the bottom ones will be good. So he turned the jar upside down, and to his surprise, he found gold coins inside the jar. So what did he do? He took out all the gold coins and refilled the jar with fresh olives. Okay, we are discussing, then I'll share the hints with you, then you complete your work, okay? Question number three, why had Ali Kojia approached the Qazi?
Ma'am, can I tell? Ma'am, please.
Okay, we have Hardik.
Yes, ma'am. Ali Khogia approached the Qazi that in this jar there was gold coins, but it is stolen by the merchant.
Yes. So Ali Kojia approached the Kazi for the fair judgment because he blamed his friend that he has stolen all his gold coins from the jar. Okay, children. Then next question. What had the merchant said and what was the verdict?
Ma'am, may I tell? Ma'am, may I tell?
Siddhant.
Ma'am, the merchant said that he did not know there was money in the jar, and so he could not have taken it. According to the verdict, the merchant was not guilty.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Bache. Can you repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am. The merchant said that he did not know there was money in the jar, and so he could not have taken it. According to the verdict, the merchant was not guilty.
That is the correct answer. Next is your question number 5. Who was the caliph and what was he discussing?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, Bache.
Ma'am, ma'am, may I tell?
Aksa. Aksa.
The ruler of an Islamic country who has authority over all matters and jurisdiction is known as caliph. He was discussing the case of Merchant and Ali Khosla with the Grand Vizier.
Perfect. Very nice, Aksa. That's a correct answer. Next is what game were the children playing?
Ma'am, may I tell?
You see, once you raise your hands, okay, then we have here Tejas.
Yes, ma'am. The children were doing the role play. They were enacting the case of the merchant and Ali Khojia. The caliph stopped because he was curious to know how the children will solve the case.
Children, have we discussed the question answers?
Yes, ma'am.
I asked you in the starting, did we discuss the question answers?
Ma'am, yesterday in the fourth period, we have done reference to context also.
We have already completed a chapter. You are so intelligent. Wow. I asked you, children, did we finish the chapter? Nobody answered it. And now you all are discussing. Children, we have already completed the question answers of this chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, when I first entered the class, I was thinking that why are we again discussing the
See,
question and
I
answer?
have different periods in both the classes. So sometimes I get confused that if we have discussed it in your class or the other one. So that is why I asked the first question when I started the class was, did we discuss the question answers? Nobody said yes. And now everybody's answering.
The children were absent yesterday in the fourth period.
Okay, so you know, okay. So now, Trishita, did you complete your chapter, bacha?
Yes, ma'am.
Please post this chapter in the official group.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, starting 10 minutes got a waste of time.
Let it be. So never mind. So please open your books on page number 130. We'll be starting with our
Ma'am,
new poem. Lesson 14, The
we
Village
have to do
Blacksmith.
question number 4. Ma'am, of reference to context.
The fourth one we will not be doing.
Okay, ma'am.
Open your books on page number 130, lesson 14, The Blacksmith. This chapter has already been done in the other class 5th B. Okay, so we'll be starting this, The Blacksmith. So the main theme of this poem is about, it is related to hard work. See, the work, whatever you do, it doesn't matter if you are doing a very grand job or a very big, a very highly paid job, or are you doing a menial job. Job is a job, work is work. The respect, the dignity of a worker depends on how well he is doing his work. It doesn't depend on the class of the work. Okay, so here this theme, this concept is very nicely described by the poet H.W. Longfellow in the poem The Village Blacksmith. He says that, you know, this blacksmith, he was not a very highly earning person. He was not very rich. He doesn't have so many luxuries of his life, but he enjoyed his life. He enjoyed his work. He enjoyed spending time with his family. So he enjoyed, first point was he enjoyed his hard work. When he went to his work from morning till evening, he never did his work because of some obligation or, you know, with a absent-mindedness or with half-heartedness. Whenever he went for his work, he always enjoyed his work. So whenever you do your work with this enjoyment or with this perception that, you know, I don't care what my work is, but I enjoy doing my work, you will always succeed in that work, bache, and it will give you that satisfaction also. So first point that poet wants to convey through this poem is always enjoy whatever you are doing. If you are studying, enjoy your study. If you are playing, enjoy that. If you're watching a movie, enjoy that. Live in the present time. The second thing that he wants to convey is always be full of gratitude towards the God, the supreme power who is giving you everything, be it your health, be it your family, be it your work, or anything, everything that we get in our life, that is because of one supreme power. So always be full of gratitude, thankfulness towards that supreme power. And if not every day, that once in a week you should stand in front of the God, maybe in the mandir or in the church or in Gurudwara or in a mosque, wherever you want to go, and express your gratitude towards the God. So similarly, this is the second point that poet wants to convey. Third is always find time and spend time with your loved ones, your families, your friends, because they are the ones who will stand with you in your difficult times. They will be there, who will take care when you'll not be well. So always respect, always love, and always spend time with your family. So here, through this poem, the poet has conveyed a very, very nice and a good message that always enjoy your work. What are the three things that poet wants to convey?
We should do our work. We
With full
should
dedication.
do our work properly.
Okay,
But
we
we
should.
should not get distracted.
Okay, we should do our work properly and enjoy our work.
Ma'am,
What is the second
yes,
one?
ma'am. Ma'am,
We should
ma'am,
be
we
grateful.
should always, ma'am, we should always love our parents.
We should
Ma'am, our
love our
family
parents
members.
and the friends. Okay. Third,
Then we should worship God,
And
the
show,
supreme power,
and
God.
show gratitude to God.
okay, show our gratitude and thankfulness towards the God. Very nice. Now let's come to stanza-wise explanation. Okay. The first stanza. Under a spreading chestnut tree, just a second, bache. Under a spreading chestnut tree, the village smithy stands. The smith, a mighty man is he, with large and sinewy hands, and the muscles of his brawny arms are strong as iron bands. So, in the first stanza, the poet is describing how the blacksmith looks like and where does he live or where does his shop is or the working place is. So, the poet here says that his shop, his working place is in a village under a spreading chestnut tree. What is a chestnut?
Ma'am, akhroat.
Not akhroat, but acorn. You have seen that movie? What was that?
Ma'am, chipmunks.
Chipmunks also and Ice Age. You remember that squirrel? She used to run after a fruit,
Yes,
acorn.
ma'am. Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, we have seen. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that acorn fruits are of this chestnut tree only. Okay. So here he lives in a village under his shop is there in a village under a chestnut tree. And about his physical description, because he is doing a hard labor work. Labor work is where your muscular strength is used because you are making things with the iron, and iron need to be very, very hot, and then you beat it. You to give it a desirable shape, you have to beat it with the hammer and then you give a desirable shape. So that means lots of physical strength is used. His hands are spoiled in doing that work. And in the last first lines, it is the same thing that the smith, a mighty man is he. He's very brave, he's very strong, with large and sinewy hands. Why sinewy hands? Sinewy hands mean with very strong muscles. See, if you have seen hands and muscles of the people who do hard work or labor work, their hands are very, very rough. They're very coarse and their muscles are very strong. And the muscles of this brownie arms. Why brownie? Because he has been tanned since he works in very close to the fire. So that is why he is little brown and are strong as iron bands. So it doesn't matter where is he working, but he is very, very strong physically. His muscles are very strong because he is regularly working in his shop. His hair is crisp and black and long. His face is like the tan. His brow is wet with honest sweat. He earns whatever he can and looks the whole world in the face, for he owes not any man. Children, whatever you do in your life, if you're doing it with full honesty, you don't cheat anybody, then you face the world and you can look the world on in its eyes and on at its face. That means that you are not scared of anybody. When you are honest, when you are true, you don't cheat anybody, then you're not scared of anybody. You always keep your point. Whenever you talk to someone, you straight away look in their eyes and you talk. But if you have cheated, if you are telling lies, then do you make an eye contact? Do you?
No, ma'am.
No. That time we don't look at the other person's face only. We feel so shy, we feel so scared that we don't look at somebody's eye. And that is the first sign of dishonesty or cheating, that you are telling lies. So here it shows, yes, bache.
Mom, actually, I joined late, so I don't know what we are doing.
Beta, we are on page number 131. I am explaining you the lesson number 14. So here the poet wants to say that this man who has got a very crisp black hair and his face is tanned because he works near the fire, but this physical description doesn't bother him. He is not bothered about his tanned look or strong muscles or coarse rough hands. He enjoys his work. He enjoys his honest sweat. Why honest sweat? Because he is earning his bread, he is earning his livelihood with his hard work. He's not cheating anybody, and he doesn't take any money from anyone. Even though if he is in a difficult phase, he doesn't have enough money to fulfill the needs of his family, but he doesn't take monetary help from anybody. And since he has not taken somebody's help financially, so he doesn't have to pay any due to someone. Okay. he has not taken any help, monetary, financially, I'm talking about, that he has not taken any money from someone. So he doesn't have to worry that he has to pay somebody something back. And that is why he looks the whole world in the face that, I am the honest man. I don't cheat anybody. I have not taken anything from anyone. So I'm not scared of anyone. I'm happy with whatever I am earning. So what if it is little? But I have earned it with honesty and hard work. And that is enough for me to satisfy and bring happiness in my family. Week in, week out from morn till night. So week in, week out from morn till night means he doesn't have a summer break or a winter break like we people have. He works throughout the week except for Sunday. Why except for Sunday? I'll tell you in the next part of the poem. So he works from Monday till Saturday, from morn till night. Morn till night means from morning till night. You can hear his bellows blow. Bellows means it's a big hammer which he used to beat the things, the metal, to give it a desirable shape. So throughout the week, you can hear the sound of his bellows. You can hear him swing his heavy sledge with measured beat and slow. Why measured beat? Because to give a desirable shape, you have to beat the metal with a measured amount of strength, not very hard, not very soft, not too fast, not too slow. So there should be a measured steps or a measured amount of force that has to be used to give a metal a desirable shape. So that is why it is written that throughout the week you can hear the sound of a sledge, the hammer, which goes, or the sound is measured, the amount of the force is measured to give the metal a desirable shape. The like a sexton here, it refers to the bell that there rings in the church. After every hour there's a bell in the church. Yes, so that the person who is in charge of that is, or the person who takes the charge of the church property is being referred to as sexton, ringing the village bell when the evening sun is low. So he's never late. Whenever there is one complete hour and the next starts 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, sharp at the moment there is the time, he rings the bell without any failure or without any delay. Similarly, this blacksmith also does his work regularly with correct amount of force that is required. And children coming home from school look in at the open door. So when the children, they are coming back from the school, they always stop beside or in front of his shop. Since the door is open, they enjoy looking at his work and the way he's doing work. They love to see the flaming forge. Excuse me. Flaming forges. See, in winters, we all put bonfire and we enjoy near the fire.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you move the logs, there are the ambers or little small fires that fly in the sky. They come up. Yes, so those are called as flaming.
Type of spark.
Yes, those are called as flaming forge. So here it is the furnace. The furnace, because the metal, when has to be given a desirable shape, it needs to be heated to a maximum temperature, and for that you need a furnace. Furnace is where you put the coal or the logs to make a fire. So, and here the bellows roar and catch the burning sparks that fly like chaff from a threshing floor. So here threshing is a science technical term. Threshing is, when the farmers, they have their harvest. Then in earlier times, they used to collect all the crops and they used to beat it on the strong rocks or floor. That is called threshing, where you separate the grains from the chaff or the husk. So here he's saying that when similarly the way the farmer, they separate the grains from the chef, and when they are beating the crops on the floor or on a hard rock, these small hay or pieces of grass, they fly in the air. Similarly, when he is working in that furnace, he is making his metal really hot. At the same time, the sparks, they fly in this around the furnace, and the children, they enjoy it. It's like a game for them to catch these sparks. Now the next one is, what does he do on Sunday? Okay, throughout the week he is working except for Sunday. So what does he do on Sunday? He goes on Sunday to the church and sits among his boys and hears the parson pray and preach, and hears his daughter's voice singing in the village choir, and it makes his heart rejoice. So here he is saying that on Sundays he goes to the church there with his full family, and in his full family he has his sons and daughter. So on Sundays he goes to the church where he is expressing his gratitude and enjoy in the grace of God, where his sons, they sit, whereas his daughter, he enjoys and sings in the choir. Just a second, children. So here he says that on Sunday it is fully dedicated to the God. So if we have anybody Christian family here, you know that on every Sunday they go to the church without a failure. Okay, throughout the week they work, but they have a very good tradition that on every Sunday they go to church. First they will go and pray, and then they'll have a party with their family friends. Family, if they are living at different parts of the city, on every Sunday they'll visit, they'll go to the church, they'll pray their homage or offering or gratitude to the God, and then they'll sit together and eat. So that's a very good gesture, a very good way to have a bonding with your families. So here also, this blacksmith, on every Sunday, he goes to the church with his family, enjoys his daughters singing in the choir. And when he listens to his daughter, his heart is full of pride and emotions. He enjoys his singing a lot, her singing a lot. And why is it that? Come to page number 132. It sounds to him like her mother's voice, because her daughter's voice resembles his mother's voice. Singing in paradise, his mother is no more, but here singing in paradise, it reflects that his mother is no more. She has already left this earth, and she has gone to the heavenly abode. He must think of her once more, how in the grave she lies, with his hard, rough hand he wipes a tear out of his eyes. Everybody is very close to the. Just a second. You take a blanket. Huh? So here, when the poet listens to his daughter's voice, it reminds him of his lost mother. And for a while, he thinks of his mother, because everybody is very, very close to their mother, right? So be it children or the elder people. So he thinks of his mother and how she lies in the grave. And he gets a little emotional and he wipes his tears. So on Sundays, the entire day is dedicated to God and his family. The members who are there with him, or the members who have already left. So he remembers, he recalls, he enjoys the memories of everyone. Toiling, rejoicing, sorrowing. What is toiling? Working hard, enjoying, and sometimes he's sad also. Even though parents, they work hard, but if they are not able to fulfill the needs of their family, they tend to get sad. So here also, the blacksmith, he's a hardworking man. He enjoys doing his work. So he enjoys his work. Sometimes he gets little sad also when he thinks about his lost family members, or he doesn't earn enough to fulfill his family. Onward through life he goes, but that doesn't stop him from doing his hard work. You know, failures in our life should not stop us from doing our work. That we should learn from our failures and keep working hard. So life doesn't stop for anyone, time doesn't stop for anyone, and so the failures should also not stop us from working hard. So this line, it shows that life keeps on moving, time keeps on going and running. So don't waste your time crying or feeling bad for the failures. Rather, learn from your mistakes, practice hard, and keep on moving in your life. Because if you stop and you think about the old mistakes only, then children, time will fly and you will stay behind. So it doesn't matter you failed or you succeed or whatever happens in your life, just keep on moving. Keep on moving means keep on learning new skills, keep on working hard till you achieve your goal. Once you achieve your goal, set a new goal and keep working hard for that. So you should keep on working hard to improve, to become a better human being. Each morning sees some task begin, each evening sees it close. So every morning, this blacksmith sets a task for himself and he doesn't sleep till that task is done. So every morning he sets a task, and by the evening, he is satisfied that he has completed that task. Similarly, every morning, the first thing that you should do is set a task for yourself. For example, okay, I'll be doing one chapter of science or some parts exercises of maths or something, depending on your caliber. Set a routine for every day, and you should not relax, you should not sleep, you should not give up till the time you complete your daily task. If you do that, then by the end of the day or end of the week, you will be surprised that you have done so much revision. Similarly, it goes for everything in the life. Always divide your work and you'll find it very easy to complete it. Something attempted, something done, he earns a night's repose. Repose means he's very satisfied when he goes to sleep in the night, because he knows that, whatever task he had set for himself for that day, he has completed it. And now it's time for him to rest. So he has given weightage importance to everything in his life, to hard work, to his family, to the rest also. That it doesn't, it is not like this that he'll keep on working hard throughout the night, throughout the day. Then it will take toll on his health. So he says that I fix my task, I complete it, and then I go for rest also. Rest with satisfaction that I completed my work. Thanks to thee, my worthy friends, for the lesson thou hast taught. Thus, at the flaming forge of life, our fortunes must be wrought. Thus, on its sounding anvil shaped, each burning deed and thought. So here, it's the gist of the entire poem. The blacksmith is thankful to each and every one in his life from whom he has learned something. So, be it a child, be it a younger one, be it a girl or a boy or the nature, if you are observant, you will learn something or the other from everyone. You should be open to learning. It doesn't matter from where are you learning. Just, everything teaches us something or the other. Endurance, hard work, patience, get up and start again, something or the other. Just be observant, be keen to learn. So here this blacksmith is thanking everybody in his life who has taught him a lesson. What lesson? That life will not be fair to you all the time. Life will not give you surprises and everything just like that. You have to earn it. You have to earn your perks, your benefits, your awards by hard work. Is it possible that life will give you everything in the platter? Okay, you go, you will succeed, you will come first in the class, or you'll have 100%. Does it happen like that? Do you have a magic wand? No.
No, ma'am.
You have to work hard. So here, the poet wants to say that everybody has to make their own destiny with their hard work. So it is written, no, our fortunes must be wrought. Our fortunes here refers to our destiny. That our destiny is not written. We have to shape it with our hard work, with our dedication. Such a beautiful poem, such a beautiful message, children, that we are capable of everything. We are capable of earning, of doing everything in our life. What matters is hard work. You have to sacrifice your comfort, you have to work hard, and you can do anything in your life. We all are capable. We are all thankful to God for making us healthy, right? When health is there with us, we are able to do anything in our life. Just don't run away from hard work. You know, there's a proverb, no, which says hard work is the key to success. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
that is what is
Yes,
actually the
ma'am.
moral. Hard work is the key to success. You know, never run away from working hard, and be full of gratitude. Gratitude towards the God, gratitude towards the parents and your friends. You know, sometimes we become very disrespectful and rude towards our parents. Sometimes if they, you know, they punish us, or they don't let us watch TV for long, or they don't give us phone, but they have valid reasons, children. You will understand these reasons once you grow up. So right now, what our parents demand is just respect. Love them, respect them, listen to them. Whatever they do it for your betterment. Right now, your time is just to work hard and enjoy. No tension, no worries. Just enjoy your life. Do up your work, whatever you are doing. If you're learning some music lessons, do it with full dedication. If you're learning a sport, a new game, yes, bache.
Ma'am, whenever it is a Tuesday test or my exam, I obviously learn, and then when it is the exam day, I just go to God and said, I have done from my side hard work. Now you have to do the question. I am not perfect at some question. Don't give it. Don't give it in the exam.
Okay. So, but after doing this, after you give your exam, after you see your notebooks, have you ever evaluated your own work? I'm asking this to everyone. You know, evaluation
ma'am.
is not by the teacher only. You should also evaluate your work. Okay, I have written this answer. Oh, I could have written this better. Or, you know, I did this mistake in my mathematics question. Maybe I did not. Who uploaded this?
Ma'am, Shreya
No,
Jaiswal.
no.
Shreya, where are you? Shreya has not even answered a single question. She did not even interacted, and now she's playing with the board.
Ma'am,
Yes.
only. Ma'am, 4 children cameras are on and rest of the children.
I'm happy with the children who have switched on their cameras. At least I am interacting with them and having a good conversation with you all. So if I keep on scolding the children, please turn on your cameras, children, please respond,
Ma'am,
then
now they are
actually
turned
I'm wasting the time of the children who are actually listening to me. And I cannot afford that. Fine. So children, once we have described this poem.
When I was in third and when I came to fourth, I always evaluated my work. Like my work in third class was so dirty, and I have improved my handwriting in fourth class. Like that, I used to evaluate my.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, how many of you have made a timetable or divided your syllabus? Because you know,
Ma'am, I
by
have.
good, and I hope you are
I
following.
make the timetable.
Very nice, very nice. Make your
I'm
timetable.
following it also.
Ma'am, every
Divide your
6:30
syllabus.
I learn something.
Sorry, come again.
Ma'am, every 6:30 I learn something.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Ma'am, I study in a day at least 3 hours.
Time matters or the quality matters?
Ma'am, quality.
Quality. Okay.
Quality,
So
ma'am.
don't dedicate time. Dedicate a topic. Okay, today I'll complete 4 topics.